Hello and welcome to the 14th episode of our weekly Unity tip Roundup, where we take a look at the tweets that were posted or mentioned on or around each Tuesday under the Unity tips hashtag. Moving on from the scary 13th episode, we are now in the 14th week of our weekly series on Unity tips, and we are still amazed how many useful and creative tips surface each week. In this episode, we gather tweets that were posted, shared or retweeted around 12th of April 2022. After hitting the second spot in the last 2 weeks, we got Peter, also known as Sunny Valley Studio on Twitter, on the first place this time. Also, congratulations on leaving the 650 follower mark behind you. And the tip he shared this week is one of those things that everyone should know. How often did you try to find something in the hierarchy search and did not get the results you were looking for? Did you know that you can filter by components, either by adding T: and the component name in the search field, or switching the search to type from the drop-down on the magnifying glass? Give it a try and it might speed up your work a lot. Martin is a game design student with 210 followers and might already be a familiar face to you. He also is the sound designer for How Fish is Made. If you ever wondered how you could draw a nice grid like the one you can see in the animator window, he has a solution. Check out the code in the image on how to do it and check the second image to see how it looks. Bugby Studios is a VR game developer currently working on Unknown Lands: The Curse of Anubis, and is also a recurring name in our list. He has 18 followers to his account. The tip he has is a more general one, but still very useful. Not everyone is aware that Unity has a built-in profiler, which can really help you finding bottlenecks and improving your performance. Give it a try and also take a look at the frame and physics debug options. These may also help you out a lot. mgear works on tools for Unity. To find out more, check out his Twitter profile, where you can find a link to his LinkedIn profile. With currently 1077 followers, his reach is already quite good. You may have noticed that a UI button stays selected after you clicked it. But did you know that you can change this behavior? Simply switch the navigation to none and it will no longer stay selected. Check out the animation to see it in action. Elvis is an indie developer working on the project Descending. You can find a link to his itch.io page in his Twitter profile. Besides creating games, he also publishes assets on the Asset Store. And he has 630 followers. What he shares is not strictly only a Unity tip, but can be used in a wider sense in all C# projects that are using more recent versions of C#. Anything below the ancient C#6 will not work. He is showing the Null conditional operator, which lets you do a null check by just adding a question mark to your method call. And after we heard a lot of great tips from the community, we will again shamelessly plug our own tip for this week into this list. Our post only scratches the tip of a huge iceberg of a topic. We are talking about unit testing, which gives you the tools to test and hopefully verify the correct execution of your code. Unit testing in general is the art of structuring your code in small units, hence the name, that are more or less independent of everything else and run tests that verify that for a defined set of input data, a defined set of output data will be generated. As we already hinted, this is a huge topic and we can only give a short introduction on how to start. Check out the video in our post to see how to set up your first test in Unity with the test framework. And that already is the end of our episode. As usual, we hopefully could show you a few new things and maybe we could motivate you to also participate in the Unity tip tradition next week. We are pretty sure that most of the creators that we see posting tips each and every week may have started after seeing the amount of useful tips that were shared under the hashtag and then decided to also start sharing. In any case, the motivation comes from the feedback, and we would like to encourage our viewers to head over to Twitter and spread some likes and follows. And when you are done, you can reward yourself with a few more episodes from our list. Or you can head over to our channel and watch some of our own tutorial videos on different topics. And if you like these things, maybe subscribe to our channel. If you do, hit the bell icon to also get notifications. For any questions, comments, recommendations or requests, please use the comment section. Thank you for your time and see you next week.